And the dry feet legend continues.
Alright, well, let's see if that continues while I'm...
There's a couple of spots where I don't think I can. Wow, I pulled a lot of water with these bad boys. Woo! We're gonna be fast.
All right, welcome back to Midlife Explorer. Another Friday afternoon. We're back out in kayaks. Every other week we're going to go kayaking and switch between mountain biking and kayaking. So it's our kayaking week. Today we're starting on the bottom end of the Nith River as it enters into the Grand River, and then we are going to paddle from there down below Brant Park. I don't actually have my Grand River Conservation Authority pass anymore. It just expired, so we're not actually in the conservation area, which means that we're going to have to do a bit of a portage to get back to where we park. But there's a spot just below the conservation area that you can park, and that's normally where we would park if we're heading down to the Oxbow. So we've got about a 15.5 kilometer paddle. It's not long. This is one of those annual paddles. We always do this paddle every year. The river is running at about 35 cubic meters per second in Brantford, which for this run isn't very high, which is the reason why we started here and not at the Penman's Dam. Because had we started at Penman's, unfortunately we would have been trying to find a way through that shallow spot over there. We can get through, we just have to be very careful. So, did not start at Penman's this year. Again, this is another stretch that we try to do earlier in the year. We don't normally come in the middle of summer because it gets quite busy on the stretch of river. There's no whitewater to speak of on this section. A couple of swifts, that's it. So where is the other park, Gord?
This is who?
There's a park that you can enter in at down
Bradley,
here.
I think it's called Bradley. It's up probably kilometer or two.
Is it this side of the bridge or the other
Yeah,
side?
this side.
Yeah, okay. So the only difference is you missed that one little piece of river there. That's it.
Yeah, that was fun though. And you don't want to shorten it up too much. Like how many kilometers is this today?
15 and a half.
15 and a half?
Including the 500-meter portage.
Cool.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice portage today, buddy. Yeah, I drove over this bridge the other day. The river didn't look very deep. Oh! Got wet then. Oh, scrape. Should have brought my other boat. I don't like
Bit
scratching
of a
this one.
scrape here and there.
Yeah, this one I don't like scratching though. It's not as thick as the other one.
That was fun. Look at all the turtles over there.
Where?
To the right.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at that, eh? And the baby ones. Look at the babies. Sorry guys, didn't mean to disturb you.
I think the babies are still up there. The little teeny tiny ones are there.
Actually, that time we came down the river with Ali, eh? There was tons of turtles that time. Yeah.
Yes, lots.
Yeah. That's always a good sign when you see tons of turtles on a river. There's another one over there. They're pretty skittish, though. I said the turtles are pretty skittish.
Yes. Well, they're small enough that they could get picked up by something, right? I had a fear of this.
Well, I did check the weather forecast. I did not want to give you a preview of what we signed up for today. But yeah, gusts up to 25 today, Gord.
That's not 25 ain't bad.
No.
This feels more like when I was walking out to the truck, like the wind is just pounding me in the face. And I go, here we go again.
Well, yeah, I mean, we are going to be dealt with a day like that, but it's a short paddle, right? So just take your time.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. If we avoided the river every time it was windy, we'd never get out.
And it's the right kilometer, Dave.
Well, the next paddle will be even shorter than that if we follow our traditional paddles.
What,
Brant Park to the Oxbow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come down here one day on my own and do the Oxbow by myself because you have no interest in doing it.
No. Oh, look at that.
Is it a hawk or an eagle?
Have a look.
It's a hawk.
That's a view. That could be an osprey too.
Yeah, it looks like an osprey. Because from underneath it looks like a seagull.
Pretty cool. Put on a little show for us.
Certainly was.
Or he was going to dive bomb you, one or the other.
Well, he's right above the boat though. It was good. It looks like he's coming back too.
Well, maybe don't speak too soon. Here he comes again.
Hey, you know, if he comes from my hat, he can have it. Whoa. He was fishing for something.
Definitely an osprey.
That is a cool bird.
Yeah.
Back in the tree. What a beautiful osprey.
Yeah, put on a little show for us.
This is still a nice paddle though. We always enjoy this paddle. That's why it's on our annual list. The Grand River is a great river. This is a nice stretch of river.
Yep. Not bad at all.
You know what? I checked the flow rates. The very first time we came down from Melora Gorge down to the golf course, remember when we came down to that golf course just north of Waterloo?
Yes.
Conestoga? The flow rates were 6.5 cubic meters per second up river, and that's what they're flowing at right now. Last year we came down, it was 8, so we could have come down from Melora Gorge today.
We can stop at this island here.
There's a piece of water over here we need to go through. Let's get through this on the right, Gord. That's the wrong side of the river.
Around the next bend?
See that little piece? See the rocks right there, Gord?
Yeah, buddy.
We're aiming for that.
Okay. I'm coming.
Did you get wet?
Oh yeah.
Like that worse today than even coming down the Grand River a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That wave is the biggest wave we've hit so far this year.
agree.
That's a big wave, that one. For our boats,
go back
anyway.
there.
What's that?
There you go.
Look at the starlings. Hey, look at them all.
All right. Next rocky beach.
All right, sir. I wouldn't mind getting out and drying off my shorts. I'm soaked.
Can't believe you don't wear a bathing suit or dry fit shorts.
I have a leather interior, Gord. I don't mind being wet. I could always drive home. I'll sit in a life jacket in your vehicle.
Well, the dry fits, they dry off within minutes of getting wet. So you don't have to sit in a wet diaper all day. Yeah, I might have to get my feet wet if we stop there.
Hey?
What do you think?
Not really much of a place to stop, buddy. But over here? Actually, down here, there's one more stop. Let's check one more place out. I'm trying to find a way to get you out without getting your feet wet, to be honest. Because that's not going to do it where we are there. You're walking for
sure. That's not a good spot there. Up on the right, looks like it's very beachy.
Yeah. I see where you're talking. That's not a bad spot right there, Gord.
That's muddy.
Yeah? Okay. It's easy to get out. That's the only reason I was picking it?
Yeah, it'd be very muddy. This might be too muddy up here, too. Yeah, I'd rather just keep looking.
Well, I know for sure once we get underneath the bridge, it's a fantastic spot. So
yeah, I'd rather just keep looking for a good spot.
Yeah, I know there's a good spot because we stopped there over here. Oh, there's a cave. There's a cave in the side of that bank there. Like an animal's dug himself a little lair. Yeah. If you want to pull you in, I will. I'm just not scratching my boat.
Look at all the tadpoles.
What's that?
Look at all the tadpoles, gazillions of them. I can get my feet wet. I'll survive.
Look at all the tadpoles.
Well, they are water shoes.
I'm getting it. Sorry, tadpoles.
The river is much. Hey, all you little tadpoles, get over there.
That's why I wear water shoes. Yeah, there's one more shallow section going up through here.
Yeah, it's always how I gauge the river. I drive over that bridge and look at these rocks up
Yeah.
there.
I drove over that bridge on Wednesday, going to and from Collins, and I looked at that river and was like, okay, that's going to be interesting. We're good after this piece here, though. There's nowhere else you have to worry about. But
We had a little bit of rain this week, though.
we did.
Not a ton, but last night we had. Did you get any of that last night?
We did. After I watered the lawn. Yeah, we had rain twice yesterday, and we had we didn't get the rain they were calling for, though. Because they were calling for like 15 millimeters Sunday, Monday. We didn't get that.
I drove through like a shitstorm of rain, driving to Woodstock to golf at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And when I got to the golf course, the sun came up. We never saw
in Inukip, we've not had a lot of rain. Well, we've had rain, but not enough this week. We need more. There you go. There's power line down. We should go ride that next Friday.
Where's that?
Bike ride next Friday?
Where's that?
Right there.
What, the under the bridge stuff?
No, do Paris and go all the way down south of Brantford and back up again.
All right.
Do the loop, but do a big loop. And Gord's got the right side. This is the wrong side. Gord should be fine. I think I'm going to get stuck. So if you're ever wondering why I make videos year after year of the same stretch of river, it's because typically we only get to paddle them once a season. And they're always different every time. Every paddle is always a uniquely different experience. And
son of a gun.
That's the whole reason for the channel, actually, is Midlife Explorers about capturing those experiences. For me, and then happy to share them with anybody who wants to actually watch them.
Here we go.
And we are going to be doing a few more videos in the coming weeks because it's summer. So we're going to try to get out a couple times a week. But yeah, days like this are really good days, and every paddle is different.
I got stuck.
Yeah, you must have, because I looked over and you were right beside me as we got through the first bit. So
I came right to a screeching halt.
hello. Okay, well.
I just had to do some scooching and pushing, but it was pain in the ass.
Well, we got it on your camera because I went further downriver and was looking out for the herons.
I used to realize how big that is.
Hey?
Like, that's a big bridge.
Yeah, I know it's a big bridge, 403. This is Highway 403. We cross this every week on our way down to Port Colborne. Every time I go over this bridge, I'm always looking down below to see what the water levels are. Because a couple of days ago, the section of river just north of this, you would have been scooching like Gord had to do. It was even worse, but at least we had a little bit of rain this week. There's our normal rocky beach right there. Remember I went down underneath that tree that one year?
Yeah.
Back in the days when I was stupidly looking for excitement?
That's right.
I think the weekend after I did that, we went down down canning and I got stuck in that strainer, so I don't do that much anymore.
You taught a lesson really quick.
I did.
Yes, I do remember that.
Anyway, that's where we normally stop right there, Gord.
I can't believe you didn't want to wait until then.
I listened to you, knowing full well that we always had that to stop at later. You know what my prediction is?
3-0 Canada.
No, it's going to be a tie.
Huh?
It's going to be a tie.
Oh yeah?
I think Bosnia. See, England plays these teams all the time. So Bosnia, when England plays Bosnia, Bosnia basically shuts down and puts a 10-man block on. And when Bosnia plays England, they're lucky to score a goal. I say this every year we come through, but on the left here there's a really nice section of the Grand Valley Trail. We hike down this section in the fall and the winter when there's no snow, and we mountain bike down this section at least once a year, probably a couple times a year. And we will get out next Friday on our next bike ride. We're actually going to go do the Paris, actually the Brantford loop, but it's actually Paris to Brantford and back. Basically going up and down both sides of the river. Very popular bike ride for all types of different riders. You don't have to come down into the single track down here. You can just go up to S.C. Johnson. We'll do the single track next week. I'll send you some of those. You never know when you might need to update your Facebook photo.
That's right.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Where are we going to get across
I don't
this?
think we're going to have a choice. Right there, down the middle.
Right here? Yeah. It's not definitely not down the side.
Got to stay closest to the middle. I think we're going, buddy. I remember this
go.
spot.
That
We
one
have
could
walked here
get. I can
before.
see that one getting dodgy in a week. Definitely left side's better there.
We have definitely got stuck there before.
Yeah, that side's way better. That's the way to go right there, Gord. Look at how fast the water's moving right there.
I think you might have got stuck there.
Oh, I don't think so. I think in that channel right there, you get through no problem. Anyway, 3 different options. You think we get out over there, Gord? See the spot on the left over there?
I see where you're talking, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You think that's worth trying? Let's get in the left channel. There's definitely nothing on the right here. Okay, let's get all the way over in the left channel. Zigzag on a river.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yeah, it's a dandy.
Oh, the water's so warm. Yeah, the Grand River's gotten a lot better over the years. It certainly has. I remember when I was a kid, I wouldn't necessarily want to put your hands in the Grand River. You want to go home and wash it for sure when you go home. But, it's gotten a lot better. It certainly has gotten a lot better. Here, one of these. buy Gord a sail for Christmas. And then he's going to be out on Lake Erie next spring, I guarantee it. Well, I was going to say, you know what? We're not far now from the portage.
I thought they had a dock there. Because we got, remember we got shooed away from there the one time. We went in on the Friday before the season started, but then we went back there and they shooed us down to that one. That's all got fresh gravel, everything. Well, I'm sure Grand River Rafting pays a premium for that spot, so they should have new gravel. I think we should just go over the dam. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it.
Okay, can you let me go first?
Sure.
I'd let me get down to the lower portion of it just so I can film it going on. I'm not going to participate, but if you want to do it, just allow me to set up the camera, please.
It does say 1 kilometer ahead portage.
Wow, we lucked out with the wind today, Gord.
Yes, we did.
Been behind us the whole day.
Doesn't happen very often.
Now it's normally in our face. No, really good today. You know what? We lucked out when we were on the Nith that day too.
Yeah. Every once in a while, the kayak gods are on our side.
Mm-hmm. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. How do you get out of a kayak? Okay. All right, well, that's our third break. We don't really need 3 breaks on this paddle, but it's one of those lazy days on the river today. So, again, one of the stretches of river that we paddle every season. We always make sure we come down from Cambridge to Paris, and we always make sure we come down from Paris to Brantford. And then we'll do Brantford down to the Oxbow every year. I might have to do the Oxbow on my own if I want to do that section, and then anywhere down below the Oxbow. Any of that paddling will definitely be on my own. But I do like getting upriver too and paddling down from Lower Gorge. If you pick the water right, it's a very nice paddle. And actually today you could have gotten down that stretch. So. Lots of great sections of the Grand River. I don't think we need to worry about a portage on this side. Eh?
There's a couple of spots, but it'd be tricky getting in. I've seen people put in at the bottom of Wiles Dam on the left side.
Well, I know where we're putting in because we've done it before. The
No, I
problem
mean,
is,
they're on the opposite side of the river.
yeah. Well, there'll be a little, sign up here on the right in a minute, and then we've got a good little walk after that.
Oh, well.
That's fine. It is what it is. Saves me $170.
You saved $180 doing this.
Well, I will renew my membership because I do go. I'm going to save it for one of those lucky days when I get to take my grandson to Pinehurst Lake.
When you just show up there and you realize you're going to Pinehurst or something, right? Because that's a great place to take your grandkids too.
Well, you know what? Another good park, Bing Park down in Dunville.
Yeah.
When they get a bit older, and they can spend an hour and a half in a car. That's actually a really good park because they've got a huge pool there. You ever been?
At Bing and Drumbo, you said?
In Dunville.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you have been there because you and I went kayaking in the Dunville area. Remember, it was during goose season, and they told us we were silly because they were out hunting geese.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
Okay, I've gotten this into a very shallow spot. I'm not paying attention here. We should be way over here, sir. Sorry, buddy. Don't follow me. Don't follow Dave. Dave should have been over there. This way. There we go. Daydreaming. All right, so Gord.
Yeah, buddy.
Am I dragging you out here at the portage, or am I running ahead so I can get some footage of you going over the dam?
I'm not going. I think I'm just going to pass on the dam for this time.
You're passing on the dam this time?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it would have been really good on YouTube to see you do it, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking the fans would love to see it, but you know what? It's just not. I'm just not feeling it today.
You're not, eh? No.
Yeah, normally I do that, but I wait for the cameras not to be on.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate your concern. The fact that you've got an expensive camera on your boat. That's a very good reason not to go over the dam. Thank you for that.
So it's only a 100-meter walk.
Okay, we obviously got out too soon because we walked a lot further than 100 meters, buddy. Park. There's a place there.
It'll be right around this corner.
You can actually pull out there.
Just around the bend, buddy.
Hey, what's up here?
Well, it's probably still another. I bet it's still 75 meters.
The dam's right there, buddy. You don't have much further to
It'll
go
be
than
right
you're going
even
over
with
that
the
dam.
buoys. Said the walk is only 100 meters with the carrying the kayaks.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to get out back there, Gord. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Okay, you're good.
Well, no shit. You think I'd live here or so?
You know what, Gord? I think you live here or something. I swear we got out of the other spot last time, Gord. Doesn't look like much of an exit.
Ooh, that looks tricky.
What's that?
Holy shit.
It's bit of a portage, not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be though. I seem to remember it being longer last time. Anyway, that wasn't bad. What's that? Yeah, there's no water on the right. Well, there's a small channel on the right, but yeah, you want to get all the way over here, right? See? We're stuck and it didn't get
strong current, man.
Didn't get there, buddy. I didn't get there.
You're gonna tip if you don't fucking drink it.
That's fine. I'll turn into it. It's fine. Trying to get to where I needed to go there, buddy.
That current made our mind up for us.
I was fighting that one hard. It's alright, we'll be fine here. I was trying to get to the other side though. So there were two eagles over there, Gord, while we were mucking about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, two eagles going up and down the water coming off that dam. And the flies are out. That's the third fly bite I've had. Deer fly, I guess it is. Horse fly, whatever.
Probably like your Old Spice.
This is not it.
That's not it? That's just the beach?
That's not it. Yeah,
Oh.
no. We should be able to see your cars. I'm pretty sure we're down by that island down there.
Oh yeah, maybe down by the island maybe.
Yeah. We're down by that next island. Alright, well that looks like this is the end of our paddle from Paris down to Brant Park, actually down below Brant Park. We actually portaged the Wiles Dam. The advantage of parking here actually is you have to pay for parking when you're in the conservation area. That's what we've done in the past because I normally have an annual pass, but this time I don't, so we went back to doing the portage again. We should be up here somewhere now. It's been a few years since we've done this.
Where do we get out?
Yeah, this is not the way to go, Gord. I'm looking for where we parked the car. That's the reason why I went this way.
Following you never leads to anything good.
Hey? Sorry, you got a little tree to worry about next.
Stuck.
Well, we're obviously looking for the spot to pull out, but we haven't been down this way for years. Is it just up here?
God damn it, Dave. We could have went all the way around the whole
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go on the other side of the island. That's definitely not the way to go, though. Yeah.
How are you? Good, yourself? Yeah, you'll hear me cursing on you on this one, buddy.
I'm glad the camera's still running. It's flashing, right?
Still flashing, yeah.
There you go. There's the value of having the second camera hooked up, because I'm going to go look for that footage for sure.
That's right.
Yeah,
I called you
there
a
you go.
fucker. He's a goddamn it, Dave.
Didn't expect that because we were looking for the pull-out spot up here, which again we haven't seen in years, unfortunately, because the last few years we've pulled out above the
We
dam.
could have went all the way around, but no. Let's go through the rock.
Okay, but then you would still have to, Gord, to my defense, you still have to cross that area right
I
there.
can see a chute from here.
Okay, well, to me, I was just looking for a place to pull out, man. That's all I was looking for.
How'd that work out?
I got stuck too. Not as stuck as you did, though.
Well, you're supposed to be our guide.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You didn't walk. Neither did I.
We didn't have to get out.
I know it's
Holy
got to be up
heartburn.
here because we always paddle past those houses. That's where we get in. It's got to be up here somewhere.
That's it.
This is it right here, buddy. Don't hit me.
Try not to.
Yeah?